eyes fire. Steel teeth bite, the brush goes high. Skid tracks cut through the muddy ground. No chains can hold, we tear it down. Mulch it down, grind it to the floor. Turn that wild into land once more. Mulch it down, hear the fury sound. Brushworks thunder's gonna shake the ground. Deadwood cracks, sap runs dry. Dust kicks up as the branches fly. From field to hill we own this fight. The forest screams in the morning light. Mulch it down, grind it to the floor. Turn that wild into land once more. Mulch it down, hear the fury sound. Brushworks thunder's gonna shake the ground. Fuel and fire, steel and stone. This land's ours to take back home. No brush left, no shadows found. Hear the roar, we mulch it down.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the Brushworks channel. Today we are out on a 17-acre clearing job. The whole property is 175 acres, but phase 1 is 17 acres that we're clearing. So we have on demo the FAE head. It's talc branded, but it's an FAE head. And I feel like we're cheating on Fecon. Everybody knows we're big fans of Fecon. But we figured we would try it out. Columbus Equipment offered for us to try it out. So we've got it on the Takeuchi, and we're going to try it out. So I'll give you like a little overview of this head real quick. Okay. So it looks like it's a 61-inch cutting width. You can see, compared to the Fecon, the drum is not a very wide diameter. So it seems to spin up a lot faster. They say FAE head has this panel that closes down too, so if you want to grind up things fine, it kind of traps it in there, helps grind it up more. But other than that, it's not totally crazy different from a Fecon head. A little bit different style. This kind of looks like the Black Hawk style head, but there's the wiring for it. It's got that electronic connector. We're not big fans of things with electronic connectors. These are very fragile. So we prefer just straight hydraulic flow. But we'll put it to the test and get some video footage of it and talk to the operator and see what he thinks about it. All right, so Zach has been running the FAE head, and what I noticed while you're running it is when you're hitting the big material, it's stopping the head.
Yeah.
Stopping it very quickly. What are your thoughts on it?
I think the diameter of the drum probably equates to a little less rotational mass, so you're going to get a little more feedback from the drum.
Yeah.
It spins right back up, but I think it's just a matter of controlling the material going into the drum. I do find that it does clog less. So as far as a piece of material going through and stopping it,
yeah,
and staying in there and dislodge, lodge it into the head where I have to, back drag it out.
Yeah.
That's happening a little bit less, but yeah, there is a lot more feedback off the drum.
What do you feel like back dragging it? Because I noticed when you back drag, it definitely seems to look like it's throwing a lot more material up.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if maybe we should have this down when we back drag, but I feel like that would be kind of a pain in the butt to take that up and down every time.
That is true. I think there's kind of a set it and leave it idea. It does throw a little bit further, but it's getting the material out of the head, which is nice.
Yeah.
But as far as the end product exiting the head, if that baffle was shut, I do think we would get more rotations through the head to get a finer material.
I mean, the material for me, it looks okay. I mean, we are knocking down a lot of stuff here.
Yeah, it's got to go somewhere.
It looks similar to the Fecon. How would you compare it to the Fecon? You like the Fecon more?
I will say the Fecon has a little more brunt force to it. But what I will say is the Fecon feels substantially heavier on the machine.
Oh, really?
As far as the lift and tilt cylinders, sometimes I'm getting some chatter out of the lift and tilt cylinders.
Yeah.
This one does feel a little more compact to the machine. I still have a clear line of sight down through the floor.
Yeah.
As far as back dragging and knowing how much material I'm bringing with me.
Yeah. So that was one of the things that was advertised with this that I saw, was that apparently the line of sight is better.
It does.
And it could just be, everybody says Takeuchi has better line of sight too. But they say the line of sight is better. I guess I could see that because it's closer up to the machine, like the front of the head is.
Definitely nice to weasel in and out of some of these marked trees that we're not cutting. Make sure that we're not knocking down anything that the customer wants to stay alive and well.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a mulching head to me. It doesn't seem like Fecon and this are totally different.
I think the concept remains the same.
Yeah.
I think this would be more of a question of longevity.
Yeah. One of the things that I don't like about this head is the electronic wires hanging off the front.
That could be a problem for sure.
I mean, we already break hydraulic couplings quite often. Those wiring, like on the Bobcat head, we have the wiring as well. And so we're just constantly breaking it because those wires are just so thin. So I will say this looks pretty beefy, this part up here, but
exposed wires will never be a good idea.
Yeah. And I mean, it says they've got a bunch of features on this, but I haven't noticed anything different. It's supposed to be sending feedback to the machine and speeding up the head and slowing down the head based off of the pressure that is of what it's mulching. It just looks the same to me. It looks the same as just a straight hydraulic Fecon. Other than it seems to struggle with the bigger material. So
the features are always nice, but out here in the field, meat and potatoes, does it cut the material up?
Yeah, it does. It does cut the material up. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, if we started with this head, I wouldn't be upset about it, but with Fecon being local to us too, it's hard to. We're pretty brand loyal to Fecon. And I think with them being local to us, it's hard to switch to FAE because, I mean, I can go knock on their door at Fecon, we can go to their parts department and get stuff. We needed 11 teeth the other day, and I just walk in the door and there they are, so no shipping. And but other than that, I mean, the head just seems like a normal mulching head. Doesn't seem like anything crazy. Same price as the Fecon head. So
that would be the big question of switching brands. Does it perform better, and how much does it cost? Right.
If it's the same price, and I mean, they're comparable, I think, with the performance, but definitely notice on that big material, it just doesn't even want to touch it. I feel like if you were to go really slow and let that head spin up real fast, but who's got time for that? You know, that's with the Fecon head, you're just kind of bull hogging in there, and it's just exploding.
There is something with the Fecon where I'm just walking in and it's just bringing the material in. It'll take a tree and just suck it in and spit it out the back.
Spit it out.
I don't see a lot of that happening here.
That's true. That's something I'm glad you pointed that out, because that's something I notice a lot, especially when I'm filming, is that it'll shoot trees underneath with the Fecon. This one, I mean, it shot some pieces underneath, but they were all kind of broken up.
Yeah.
And that might just be the nature of the material that we're clearing today, but yeah, I would say it's a cool head. I don't think it's special. You know, I wouldn't say that it's anything unique or, you know, and I'd say anybody anywhere in the country can either buy FAE or Fecon and they'd be happy with it.
We're kind of spoiled with Fecon being so local. Hometown service is huge. Being able to, you know, call Steve and get a couple of teeth is nice. Yeah, we're spoiled by Fecon with them being close. They're super nice there too. So, yeah, that's our thoughts on the FAE head. Overall, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's special in any way. I wouldn't say it's any better or worse than the Fecon head. If anything, I would say it's slightly worse, just because of the way that it's hitting the material. And what we think that has to do with is the diameter of the drum. It's just a lighter drum. It doesn't quite have the same inertia that the Bullhog does on the Fecon. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions about this, leave it in the comment, and make sure you guys give us a like and subscribe.